Hello everyone, I'm back again. And I just realized, that I've made all this talk about like picture processing and blah 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 blah. But I never actually showed you what I meant. So here's a Samsung Q9FN. All Samsungs, or rather all LEDs, do what this is about to do. Okay? So keep close watch. So this is game mode. Looks pretty smooth, right? Pretty good color, right? But watch this. Now we're gonna turn off, now we're gonna turn off game mode. Now the color might look more muted on, my camera here, but if you take a really close look, everything is sharper. Let's pause the game for a minute. Like, everything is sharper. Characters are sharper. Watch the grass. Look how realistic that grass looks. Now watch what happens when you turn game mode back on. What the? You see that? Look closely at the characters now. The resolution has been downsampled. Now watch again. This time I'm zoomed in to show you what happens. And again, game mode off. Now I don't know if you can tell, but that is a lot sharper. Like a lot. It's much easier to show in person, of course, but again, look at that grass, look at those details, the blacks, the colors. Now watch what happens once again when we turn on game mode in order to eliminate input lag. The grass turns kind of, washed out, sort of. It's not bad. It could be a lot worse. Now, mind you, I've turned off a lot of settings on my TV, so maybe I ought to show you that as well. So, and there's a reason why I did this, because the more settings you have on in game mode, the worse it is. So we're gonna go into our picture settings. I turned sharpness all the way down. I left contrast at 40, brightness at 0. I've got my backlight at maximum, color at 25, and I've got no auto motion plus on, local dimming at high, but no contrast enhancer, that's off, and I've got my color tone at warm. This may not suit everyone, but I find these to be pretty reasonable settings. Now if we go over into our game mode settings, under general, oops, wrong one, sorry guys. Motion plus is off. LED clear motion is off. FreeSync is off. The more stuff you turn on, the worse an input lag you're gonna have. Now again, that doesn't look bad per se, but it's still not great, And again, I don't know if you can tell, I'm gonna switch back out of game mode again so you can see. Now game mode's off. Okay, so that got a lot darker. Oops. So we're gonna change the time. Ah! Oh no. This is really hard to do with one hand. Okay, now we're gonna go back to daytime, because that was what we were using for our comparison. And again, just look how much sharper the detail is on the characters, on the plants, everything. So yeah, you might be thinking, well, then why have game mode on? Well, because unfortunately, you can't see it, but there's a lot of input lag there going on. In order to cut down on the input lag to what Samsung boasts about, you have to have game mode turned on. And again, Look at the difference in detail in, you know, this entire scene here. It's just crazy. But anyways, I just thought I'd point that out because, again, not a lot of people are talking about how game mode actually washes things out, or kind of decreases detail so that you, the gamer, can have a better experience. And again, it's not that bad, thankfully, because my TV has, like, you know, decent contrast and pretty decent color, I would say. But it could be a lot worse, you know? I know that on the newer Samsungs it is probably a lot worse. But anyways, I digress. I just wanted to show you what that looked like, so that you're not thinking I'm just shooting off my mouth about the difference between game mode and a calibrated regular mode. And let's zoom in. Look at that. The difference is just night and day, especially in the colors. Look how bright the green goes when you turn it to game mode. But anyways, that's all for today, and I just wanted to let you guys see that for yourselves. And again, I'm not Team QLED or Team OLED, but keep in mind, if you're gonna buy QLEDs, or if you're gonna buy LEDs for that matter, TCL, LG, Sony, Hisense, whatever, you're gonna deal with this problem, this exact problem. Anyways, so, you know, when I get an OLED, hopefully I can show, you know, the difference between how it looked here and how it looked on the OLED as well, so that you can see kind of the difference between the game modes and how the OLED doesn't really need to decrease in image quality to show off the game the way that color-wise I think it was meant to be seen. But again, I'm not Team OLED, and I mean, I've owned a QLED for like 2.5 years, so I will stand by older QLEDs. I will not stand by newer QLEDs. And yeah, we're gonna see if OLED really does wow me the way I've been told that it should. Anyways, that's all for tonight. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed my review, and remember to factor this in if you're a gamer and you're buying QLED TVs. Bye!